Stuff Vasudha to that big family feud in Tamil Nadu politics between father and son of the Pattali Makkal Katchi. Ramdas Sr., the founder of the PMK, dismissed his son, expelled his son from the party. Anbumani Ramdas, the former union minister. Will it hurt the NDA ally, which has had a low ebb in terms of electoral politics ahead of the 2026 elections? That's the big question, Vasudha.
That's right, Veera. It's an ugly family battle playing out in public. While Ramdas Sr. claims that he has had majority of the party in his control, his son, Anbumani supporters say that the former union minister was the one officially elected by the party's general council to be the president, and that he has the support of the party. The father-son battle, however, has reached the Election Commission. As you pointed out, Veera, the question is if this will threaten the electoral future of the PMK, which was once a strong regional force in northern Tamil Nadu. Let's listen into reactions and NDTV Sam Daniel, who reports from Chennai.
Tenure of the President, Secretary and General Secretary was extended till 2026 August. According to bylaw, the administration of the party can be done only by the President and Secretary. The founder is having only the advice.
So just one question, sir. So legally, is this valid or not?
Certainly not.
Okay. Sir,
there is no power.
Okay.
Even the Election Commission is categorically informed us. The tenure of the President Secretary is extended till 2026 August.
With both sides sticking to their positions and claiming they represent the official PMK, with 7 months for elections in Tamil Nadu, the PMK runs the risk of heading towards a split. The one-year community is divided, with the older lot supporting Senior Ramadas and the younger lot shaking hands with Anbumani Ramadas. It's a huge setback for NDA in Tamil Nadu, which already witnessed exit of leaders like EPS, TTV Dinakaran, and is witnessing a turmoil in the major ally AIADMK. Now PMK has joined the bandwagon. PMK traditionally is always known to be in the winning side. In 2001, the party had 20 MLAs, but over the years, its calculations went horribly wrong. Now it has just 5 MLAs after a 10-year break. And PMK loyalists want the father and son to shake hands to resolve this issue so that the PMK's tally will only go rising in the Tamil Nadu Assembly.
Well, Vasudha, from father versus son in the Pattali Makkal Katchi to the big political battle in Tamil Nadu between opposition leader Edappadi Palanichami and MK Stalin and the DMK. The state's industries minister, TRB Raja, hit back at leader of opposition Edappadi Palanichami, who has made allegations against the DMK government and Stalin's foreign visits, and has said that the DMK's claims of investments in job creations in Tamil Nadu is absolute lies.
That's right, Veera. Edappadi Palanichami, who's on a tour of the state, has alleged that while the DMK government has claimed 10.5 lakh crore of investments in the state, the centre's data shows only 68,000 crore of FDI has come into Tamil Nadu under Stalin's government. Hitting back at the opposition leader, Tamil Nadu's industries minister has claimed that the chief minister's foreign visits, which have been criticized sharply by the AIDMK, has generated 18,000 crore from several countries in the past, and that most of the MOUs have actually turned into investments. Now, what is the reality on ground? Is this just a political exchange, or is it based on hard facts? That's a special face-off that's coming up. But first, let's listen into Edappadi Palanichami.
இன்றைக்கு திரு ஸ்டாலின் அவர்கள் 5 முறை வெளிநாடு சென்று வந்திருக்கிறார். இந்த 5 முறை வெளிநாடு சென்ற அந்த வெளிநாட்டு பயணத்தில் எவ்வளவு முதலீடு ஈர்க்கப்பட்டிருக்குது, எத்தனை புரிந்துணர்வு ஒப்பந்தம் போட்டது, எத்தனை தொழிற்சாலைகள் ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்டன கேட்டா ஒண்ணும் கிடையாது.
Edappadi Palanichami should accept the data given by the union government when it comes to growth, economic growth across all states, and Tamil Nadu has achieved 11+% economic growth compared to last year, which shows that there are investments, there is economic activity, there is new jobs, there is development. Without economic activity, without foreign investment, without new jobs, this 11+% is impossible. Like our industrial minister, Mr. TRB Raja Annan has said, that Edappadi Palaniswamy might not understand this data, but factually there is
Well,
growth.
so is this exchange based on hard facts, or is it just pure politics that's playing out in the heat of an election campaign and mere allegations? Joining us this evening, Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK, Vasudha, as well as Selam Dharanidharan of the DMK. My first question to you, Selam Dharanidharan, respond to the allegation that all your claims are based on half-truths and not hard facts, and the claims of job creations and investments are lies, says Edappadi Palaniswamy.
How? If you have to look, even the prestigious The Economist, which only gives one page to India every month, has written 2 pages about my chief minister's achievement, The Economist based out of London, which is read by the CEOs and poll political leaders. When it comes to export preparedness index, Tamil Nadu ranks number 1. When it comes to electronics component manufacturing, Tamil Nadu ranks number 1. Ease of doing business, Tamil Nadu moved from the 14th place to the 2nd place. When it comes to index for startup, Union Government Index, Tamil Nadu moved from 22nd place to 2nd place in about 4.5 years. And 11 lakh crores worth of investment has been attracted, and 1 crore jobs these investments will provide, and 70% to 90% of the MOU that has been signed are already in some stage that will be completed soon. Example being VinFast, which was finished in 14 months. And more importantly, until 2021, Tamil Nadu manufactured only 20% of e-vehicles. Today, 80% of the e-vehicles in India has been manufactured in Tamil Nadu. For example, compare this with the AIDMK regime. In 2020, they had 2019, they had a global investor summit. They called all the local construction companies and investors building their, let's say, expanding their showroom, building apartments as global investors, and showed us investment. This was exposed by Hindu, written by Sangeeta Kandavel. In 2019, an article had come in which they said how the local companies' investment, which they even do, was shown as foreign direct investment. In the gym, it's there in Hindu. So compare that to right now, when the chief minister has gone. When chief minister goes, he is there in the leading newspapers there. He is there in the leading magazines there. First of all, I have one more question.
All right, okay.
My dear friend. Right, I have one question for Satyan. Right, he will have to tell me which faction of AIDMK he is in. Is he in the EPS faction? Is he in OPS faction? Is he in Sasikala Madam faction? Or is he in Sengotian faction? Or I'm told that there are 4 more factions coming. Firstly,
respond to that, Kovai Satyan. Selam Dharanidharan taking a political dig at you, and he's quoting facts to say that the DMK government has performed. It was the EPS government that did not perform, and he says he's got facts and proof from several publications to show the progress Tamil Nadu has made under MK Stalin. Respond to that.
Yeah, when you make a family vacation at the cost of public money, this is what you can expect from the party. And when you stand exposed, even our leader went abroad seeking investments to USA. He never took his family and including his personal auditor. MK Stalin's first visit to Dubai was with the entire family along with his personal auditor. And prior to his visit, 2 weeks ago, his son-in-law went and met the Lulu Mall owner. And they come back and say Lulu Mall is opening up in Tamil Nadu with investments. You know what is irony? Lulu Mall entered into a JV with a private company called Lakshmi Mills in Coimbatore, and it is an agreement between 2 private entities. Tamil Nadu government has no role, neither in land allotment nor in anything. It is nothing but the corrupt swindle money which went overseas and comes back as investment. This is what continuing for the other 4 visits of MK Stalin to abroad. Put together all the 5 family vacations of MK Stalin to Dubai, to Japan, to Spain, to Germany, to US, they claim that they have attracted investment of 35,000 crores. When the entire world is near normal out of Corona, everybody is happy to talk about economic growth. With 5 visits, he is able to secure only 35,000, wherein the entire world was shut down because of Corona. Our leader, EPS, secured 65,000 crores of investments, the number 1 state among all the other states into 2020. This is performance. I'll finish 20 seconds. He talks about EV manufacturing at 80%. Tamil Nadu under EPS leadership is the first state to declare a EV policy. And the Ola, the largest Asia factory, was under our leadership. That's the numbers they are claiming right now.
Okay.
The first semiconductor policy of Tamil Nadu was released by a leader EPS, first among all the other states. It is our investments of global
Okay.
investor meets, which they are stickering right now.
Okay,
Do you
Selam
want people
Dhanidharan,
to believe that
respond to that, sir.
35,000 crores has given 11% GDP growth? It is our effort and our investment they are stickering. All MK Stalin and his team is doing is they are taking the corrupt
ahead,
and swindled
Selam
money
Dhanidharan.
elsewhere abroad and trying to bring it back as
Kovai
accusation.
Satyan
Selam
is throwing
Dhanidharan,
data
respond
back
to
And
at
what
that.
is
There's been no
stopping them to
industrial
release a white
output.
paper?
There haven't been many jobs, and these are just personal family trips. That's a big claim by AIDMK now.
What is stopping them to give a white
I
paper
don't
on
see
whatever
the
numbers
to
my
add
friend
listen
Selam
to me.
Dhanidharan just spoke?
See, listen, I will explain. See, firstly, I think their alliance partner, the leader rather of the AIDMK party now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he's been more than 100 odd different trips abroad. I think this my general secretary made a joke also to me. He only comes to India to take back the clothes, put the clothes on laundry and take them and go. He has taken leading corporate houses to Australia. When a leading corporate house was bidding in Luxembourg, the Indian government intervened. So he has to ask those questions to the union government. Why are they taking corporate houses on the family trip? Sorry, on the foreign trip. Sorry, on the foreign trip. And having said that, I will also tell you why was the ease of doing business on the ADMK for in the 14th place. He knows it. Why did it? Why was it? Why is it number two now? And similarly, in 1 year, exactly 1 year after we came to power, there was an union government data saying states that have had the highest net increase in foreign direct investment. Tamil Nadu ranked number one until 2021. Net highest increase, right? So Corona does not play a role because net highest increase. Tamil Nadu was in the 9th place. That in itself clearly shows that we had done something right. Otherwise, how will we have 11.2% growth? And more pertinent fact that I have to mention is when a chief minister will go on a foreign trip, what eventually happens is he is covered by major news channels there, into both print and news media. And then important people come and meet him. So the ripple effects are felt even after the trip. There's a difference between the president of a country visiting India rather than a secretary.
Kovai Satyan, respond to that. He's saying that
visits,
even the Prime Minister goes for trips, but nothing really concrete comes out. That's a DMK claim.
I'm asking a straight question to my friend Selam Dharnidhar. If he says 80% is a success rate of the global investors meet and the foreign trips of investment program by MK Stalin, what is stopping them to release the data as a white paper? Which are all companies? What is the quantum of money that had come in and how many jobs it has been created? Why just throw numbers? Whatever you feel it is your convenient, 70%, 80%, 90%.
Respond to that question.
Why throw numbers
Respond
at
to that
random?
question by Kovai
What is
Satyan.
stopping you to give the data precisely that this is the company, this is the investment? And to my friend Selam Dharnidharan,
Let him respond.
why
You've asked
Tamil
the
Nadu has
question. Let
slipped
him
to the
respond.
rank of
Let
number
Selam
5 in
Dharnidharan
FDI
respond.
under your MK Stalin's rule?
See, FDI, Tamil Nadu was never in the top 10. And you know how FDI
My dear friend, it was in number 2. Please go
I'll tell you,
take the data back.
Data is wrong. Data 100% wrong. I will tell you also how FDI is measured. FDI is actually measured. Number one state for FDI in India is Delhi NCR. You know why? Because the FDI in this country is measured based on where the headquarters of the company is based out of. The headquarters could be in Bombay or in Delhi, right? Or in Bangalore. But when the factory is set up here and the money comes, but it's measured in as if it is coming to Delhi for the headquarters. That's how the RBI rules are, which has been explained by the industries ministers itself time and again. That this is why industry states do not actually do not say the actual number of FDI that comes, but actual investment is felt on ground. Example being VinFast.
Come out with a white paper like Kovai Satyan is suggesting, because then you don't have to depend on The Economist and other papers, right? You could have your own data to tell us.
Definitely you can go to the guidance website. The guidance website regularly updates what investment has come, what stage the investment is in. It is a 24 hours. They have even a helpline where the industries can call them and say, I have this problem. They can even call them at 1 o'clock. It coordinates with all the ministries. So any stage after signing the MOU, if there is a problem, the guidance completely coordinates with all the ministries, all the departments, and solve this problem, which has been appreciated by most ambassadors who have been visiting Chennai also. Even the Korean ambassador who came during the launch of one of the extension of Hyundai had appreciated it. Similarly, the Taiwan ambassador who came along with the CEO of one of the companies had appreciated the simple fact that how guidance works. So it is not that he can go to the guidance website, clearly there what investment
Kovai
came, which
Satyan,
year,
your
and which
demand for a
MOUs at which
white
stage.
paper, according to Selam Dharanitharan, is purely a political demand. He says there is enough and more data to prove that the DMK government has performed at the grassroots. The perception, though, seems to be that this government is better than other governments in India, is what he's arguing. Go ahead.
That is their desperation to prove that we have done better and we have data, and the data will never come out, which you all will know. That's very clear, because we cannot expect truth from DMK. But let me show the other side of this investment dramas. Flextronics started iPhone manufacturing under AIDMK regime. Flextronics expansion went to UP. iPhone manufacturing of Tata, we brought in Tata to Hosur. iPhone manufacturing of Tata went to Bangalore. And where was this government sleeping now? Now they say that we have attracted investment and stopped these companies from going elsewhere of Tamil Nadu. Then what is the point of hosting a global investor meet just 15 months before? A M-panel company who is a supplier of Indian railways for the last
that
3
Tamil Nadu
decades.
government has not been able to create a conducive environment and that companies want to leave, and this is something that the AIDMK and the BJP have claimed. Selam Dharanitharan, very quickly.
I think people.
Can I finish, Vasudha? I'm not done. I'm not done. I have still
okay,
have one more question to go.
Let Kovai Satyan finish his point. Yeah.
Please.
An M-panel vendor of Indian Railways who is running business in India for the last 30 years, what is the need to go all the way to Germany and seek investment? A brand called Ohimium in US who has invested 2,000 crores just 2 years ago in Bengaluru. What is your justification of getting investment of 200 crores to Chengalpattu when you visit US? Don't you think so that you are being thoroughly exposed? What is the need to go elsewhere and to their corporate office when their branch offices and their business interests are already there in India, running for decades?
Okay,
It's just a call away to their
yeah.
company and tell them that my chief minister wants to meet
Let
you. They
Selam
will come running to
respond
you.
to that before we close this conversation.
No, see, I'm firstly telling, for example, people may have not forgotten this. They may think people have forgotten. During AIDMK's regime, Kia tried to set up their factory for 2 goddamn years. Because they didn't get approval from the AIDMK government, they were asking for kickbacks. They had to go to
That's
the border.
a false allegation, my dear friend.
Similarly, Ford got shut
70% is our
during
success
AIDMK
rate
time.
and 30 were work in progress.
Ford got
Don't
shut during
say,
AIDMK
back
time.
up your data.
Right? It's the truth.
I'll challenge you, back up your
Kia went
data.
to Andhra Pradesh
That there
during
were no
AIDMK
approvals
time
given
to
in
the
AIDMK,
border.
back up
Though
your
they
data.
wanted Chennai's manpower, they wanted Chennai's port. Why did it go? Why did it go to Andhra Pradesh? Because AIDMK did not cooperate. Right.
Back up
There are
with
some
data, my dear
investments
friend.
the
How
BJP
did Ola
government
come here?
force the
How did
investors and
Tata
takes
come
them
here?
away. Which the
How
industry
did
minister has
Acer come
spoken.
here? And how come Chennai is called the
Investment.
Detroit of India? It is because of us. Back up
Because
with
of us,
data.
97, the first factory came because of DMK. Right?
My
first
dear friend,
factory
Ford
because of
came
DMK.
first
Ford came.
because of us. Followed
Where?
by Hyundai.
How?
It was Ford which came first because of our leader.
All right,
Appa.
okay.
97.
Then
Both of you have
Mumbai.
had
What
enough and
happened to
more
Ford
time today.
expansion
I
now?
don't
You
know
tell me
about
now.
the investments
Your
that's
leader
flown
went to
in, but
US,
as far
met
as
Ford
time is
officials.
concerned, both of you have
What
had
happened to
enough
Ford
and more
industry now
time
in Tamil Nadu? You
to
tell me.
make your
What
points
is the
today.
status?
No. Unfortunately, I've run completely out of time, but this conversation is going to get heated up more. Vasudha, remember, Vijay is all set to start his yatra from Trichy, 3 districts from this Saturday. So the political heat definitely rising in the state. The question is hard facts, economic data, investment data getting buried in the political exchange in the state?
Absolutely, Veera. This is always a great debate to have because this directly concerns lives and livelihoods of people.